Greetings. Welcome to Mazahs Plays Agrarian Skies. I believe this will be episode 6. As you see, I've kind of built a little building here. I was going to use it for Thaumcraft. Unfortunately, when I got to mocking out things, just not enough room. So I'm going to have to demolish it and redo it. So I'm going to work on that a little bit, and I'll be back once I've got something to show you. And we're back. As you see, I got a little carried away, but hey, it's looks like it's going to be functional. So do a little tour here. First floor. Here's the second floor. I think I might move the infusion crafting up here. I think it would look a lot better up here. But well, we'll have to see. I still have to tinker around with this. It's not quite how I want it. So I use the Open Blocks Builder's Guide to construct a basically a circle and then a dome on top of it. So, and then I went ahead and put a basement down here. May use this for part of the blood magic stuff too. So imagine this will be for both. Not quite sure. I know I'm going to need some area for the blood magic rituals. So I'm not sure where I'm going to put those. So haven't quite decided yet. I really don't want to build over the top of this. I may, but we'll have to see how things. This whole base is coming along fairly organically, and it's relatively functional. So we'll have to see how things go. But anyway, this is what I've got built so far. I think the next move is going to be move the AE terminal and fluid terminal. I'll move those inside along with the auto brewer and those. Got a couple of quests completed in the meantime, so I thought we'd spend a few moments turning those in. So let's see. Oh, wrong book. Okay. Well, we can start up here. I've got two here. I've got the this was just that auto brewer, and auto brewer is pretty easy to make. Well, not pretty easy. You still have to have a blaze rod to make it, but other than that, it's pretty easy. I'll show you how to use it one of these other times. So let's take this bag, and out of there we get some potions and a half heart. And then the angry dolls isn't that bad. And for those, you need to use the porcelain clay that you use. I think I may have shown you these or not. Porcelain clay is just clay and bone meal. Put those together. Angry doll is made with blaze powder, glowstone, redstone, and netherwort. And the creepy doll is the glowstone and netherwort, but with ink and lapis. So let's go ahead and we'll take that one. And got 3 of these done. So the farm we set up last episode, was able to get quite a bit of milk out of that. So, in fact, let's see, the milk drive is completely full with just 1,024 buckets. So we'll go ahead and claim that reward. And then next, and this is a Glacial Precipitator, and it's fairly easy to make. Recipes in NEI. Presser. Extremely simple recipe. And I had completely forgot about this. It's just 2 pistons and some iron. And how it works is, we'll go downstairs where I've got it set up. And I've just got it set up here, hooked up the AE. Soybean goes in here, and out of the soybean you get silken tofu and soy milk. And you can take the silken tofu and run it through again, and you get, for this part, you get the firm tofu. So it was 200 of each of those. I'll go ahead and complete that one. So, and I currently have a whole bunch of toast cooking. Actually, I've got the dough done, and I'm running the dough through the furnaces to make the bread, and then we'll have to run all the bread back through to get toast. So that one's actually in process. We're nowhere as near close on the lettuce, nor the not even close on tomatoes yet either. So, and I'm gonna have to set something up for juice. I'm not sure what yet. So, and nothing there. Oh, there was 2 of these I completed. Seared stone. It's approximately 18 cobblestone into a smeltery, and let that cook down, and then pour it into a block into the casting basin, and you'll get a seared stone. So 1,800 cobblestone gave me all the seared stone I needed. So I think we'll take the middle one. And soul sand. Yeah, I've got plenty of soul sand. I think I barely put a dent in the supply I've got. There's those. And go with the flow. Yes. Smelly one. We got it. And it finished up. Took about probably about 10 hours with just those ones I've got going, but it's done. You know what? What is... I think those are fairly easy to make. Yep, just an egg and emerald. So, limestone or bag? What is the uses for limestone? I think the limestone is make planting chalk, which is used for the there's a block deal where you can do different blocks and stuff. Okay, you can cook it down, make molten. Okay, what can we do with the molten? Nothing. What's the uses? We can make bricks. I think I'll take a bag. And milk. Milk went very fast. So, oh, precision shears. That's an interesting one because those precision shears, you can kind of grab stuff in midair and it goes directly into your inventory. I think we'll take those. Alright, and I think, yep, I didn't get any, haven't started on any of the bragging rights. According to this, I've got 2 quests here. Oh, yes. I went ahead and created the stuff for the high oven here. So I think we'll go with some scorched bricks. And deep tank is just a controller with a piece of lapis in the middle. Pretty easy to make. So, alright, that was quite a bit there. I guess real quick I could show you how I set it up to more or less automate for the burnt bricks and stuff for the smeltery, or for the high oven. Let's see. Yes. If you take and you use a hopper on here, you can throw a brick in there and it automatically gets thrown on there. And I just moved the duct. Just making some clear glass earlier. That's why that was on. So I just used the fluid duct and just kept it turning on. And it's 1 cobblestone melted down and poured onto a clay brick. Will get you your scorched bricks. So I'm gonna probably get this started. Well, I may wait and just do that during a next episode or so. So I think next I'm gonna go ahead and, well, let's put some of this stuff away. I think this, ooh, yes, this has some stuff in it. I think I've already got all of this stuff. One of the other things I did is that grass patch I have over there, I went through and bone mealed. Went through probably about 5 stacks of bone meal with a scythe and just collected stuff. And out of all that, I still don't think I have everything because I actually had to go back for onions. So went back and actually used another 2 stacks to get just onion seeds. So, but I finally got some. So, alrighty, let's go ahead and, actually those don't go in there. I want those in here with the others. Okay, let's throw that brick back in here. With the blaze rod, ender pearl, and we'll throw those in for now. I know where they're at. I've got some potions and stuff out here. We'll throw those there. And let's see, do we have any other hearts? Yes, we do. We'll throw that one up there. Alright. Gives us some hearts. Oh, cow eggs. We'll throw them in there. I'm going to put those in my bag. We'll use them later. And we'll go ahead and use the heart canisters. They'll give us a little extra life. So go ahead and eat those, get them out of the inventory. Ding and dang. 27 lives. So let's get rid of that. And alright, we'll go with the good bags first. Okay. What's this one? Regen. Yeah, we can use that for blood magic, so that's not so bad. Could have used the grass early on. Cobwebs can be useful, I guess. The flowers are definitely useful. So we'll throw the flowers in there. And that chest is full. That one's full. And we'll throw it all in there. And we'll throw pneumatic servos in there. And we got a book with Fortune 3. Okay. We'll find a use for that later on. Alright, next, the greater bags. Flight potion, those are handy. And a repair one. Some purple steps. Yay! We'll throw that one in there. We'll throw that book in there. Monster jerky. Yay. And more potions. Okay. And our epic bags. Let's go ahead and clean out these potions here. We'll throw all those in there. And I believe... Oh, nope. I stuck those up there. Some diamond hammers with Fortune 3 on them. I've gotten this before in another playthrough I've done, so those are cool. And the last one. Oh, how special. Jaded bees. Yay. Those will come in handy though. They really will. Well, once I get started on bees. So, I'm really kind of wondering what their output is. They give you tinted comb, pollen, and regular honeycomb. So what do those give out? Tinted honey. And that's what I thought. Put that through and you can get purple dye. Yeah. Okay. We'll have to run these bees because we're gonna need a lot of purple dye. I was looking at some of those quests and yeah, a lot of stuff you need. So let's throw those in there. I think I need to expand the useless but we want to keep tools chest. So let's throw those in there. And we'll go ahead and eat the jerky. So, I think what we're going to do next is we'll go ahead and get kind of motivated on blood magic and see if we can get some stuff done on it. I think what I'll do is I'll make a cut here and get some slates made for the runes here so we can upgrade this to a tier 2 and possibly even a tier 3. So all we need is the to build the runes and we can get there. So like I said, I'm going to make a cut here. I'll do a little bit of poking myself with the sacrificial orb to get some essence out of me, and we'll go. So anyway, we'll be back after a bit. Okay, and I'm back. I've got up here on top of my little blood altar, and we need to make some runes to go around the edge here. So let's see. Or actually, yeah, the blood runes. So the standard rune, it doesn't. Okay, there it is. Anyway, it is these blank slates, and we already know how to make those. You just take in tier 1 with 1,000 life points. So we're going to need, if I'm doing my math right here, we need to do, was that a consume quest? Nope, just a crafting quest. Good, good. So if you'll notice here, we're going to get 2 out of this. So we need to make another 6 more. So, which will be 12 of these. Now let's I guess we'll start out by, and it's 200 per time you do this. So that's, we take our divination sigil here. You'll see that we've got 300. Thought it was more than that. 380. Huh. Okay. And we'll use oops, that was too much. Okay, so we got regen going there. Oh, I forgot. This thing, it has a well in it you need to fill up first, which holds about 1,000 life points if I recall correctly. Oh, okay. Now let's see, it's showing 2,000. Interesting. Okay. Alright, we've got enough in there for 4 of these. So let's throw one in. And I want to make some room here, because you need to take these out with an open hand. Okay, there's one. And there's 2. It took just what it said it was going to. Wonder if we can throw, yep. Okay. And I think there's a way to automate this a little bit, but I don't know if I want to do that or not without having a good source of essence going in here. I think there, like I said, there is a way of doing this, and I've got the stuff here to do it. Go ahead and set it up, and we don't have to use it. So put that there. Come over here, put that there. Throw a servo in it. We'll set this to pull out. We want to, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to blacklist or whitelist the slates. Let's see, how much is in here now? Alright, 200. Go ahead and alright. I don't think, I know I've got enough in there to do 2. So we can go ahead and throw the 2 in there. And as we gain health back here from the regen potion, it should go ahead, and when those are done, there it goes. and pulls them into here. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and continue up. I got 6 more of these to do, and it'd be kind of boring. So also I'm going to, let's see, regular regeneration potion. I'll see if that stacks. And instant health. Yeah, those sound good. So, okay. Like I said, I'm going to continue doing this, and once I get some of this done, I'll be back. And it looks like it didn't take very long at all. Let's see, I think the recipe for these is like this. Your weak blood orb in the middle, and then smooth stone on the outsides. So, enough here to do 6. So we'll go ahead and make 6 of them. So that'll give us our 6 that we need, or the 1 we need for the quest. So, and I think we'll go ahead and take the, I think we'll take the runes of sacrifice. So, and that'll allow us to go ahead and upgrade this altar. Puts us up to 28 lives, and we get 4 speed runes. So that's pretty cool. We didn't even need them all. So the speed runes, if I recall, give it whatever action it's doing, it just goes faster. So I dropped one down there, doggone it. Where's our... Okay. Let's go ahead, and I think we'll put one of those there, one of those there. I think we'll put a speed rune right there. Then we'll put our... Oh, I just didn't do that, did I? I did. Yeah, that was a derp. Let's go here. Put that one there. Then we'll grab these. Put one there, one there. Now we can put the stairs here back. Go over on this side. Knock him out. We'll put one there. Put one speed rune there. Get our regular runes. Put one there, one there. Run around on the other side. And knock that one out. And we'll put our last speed rune there. Get our pretties back. These aren't, the stairs and stuff are not necessary. They're just there for aesthetics. So if we give this a second or so, and come up here with our divination sigil, whack on it, we've got a tier 2. So now I think our next thing we want to do is we need to create a larger orb, which I believe the magician's orb is a... Oh, that's tier 3. Okay, we need to make the tier 2. So, yep. Okay. So we'll get the tier 2 orb going, and let's see, how much did that take? 5,000 LP, and I think I've got that in there right now. Yes. So let's go get an emerald and we'll get that next tier going. So I think I've got, yeah, 260 emeralds. We're good. So grab that. And why do I have an extra step? There we go. Goes there. Okay. So this is exactly the same way as with the diamond for the tier 1. Is you just throw it in there, and it should go quite a bit faster with these speed runes. That's what their sole purpose is, just to speed things up. So looks like it's going quite a bit quicker. Well, I got the stuff to spare here. And there we go. Oh, why did I do that? So there we go. And we'll double click on that to bind that to ourselves. So we can actually throw that back in there, and all the extra life points that are in there will get sucked up into the soul network. So as you can see, we're going up. Yep. So I think between episodes, I'm going to go ahead and really kind of need to set up a way to get mobs spawned in here to where that we can use the rituals. Let's see. Master Ritual Stone. See, we're going to have to get up to tier 3 to be able to do this to begin with. So, but we can, now that we have the tier 2, I think we can do the bound blade. Or not the bound blade. If we look at the uses on this, no, not that. We can take and throw that in here, and what that will do is it will essentially one-hit kill stuff that is within this area around the altar. So, and whatever gets killed adds to the blood altar. So we can use that to go ahead and add stuff, or add the life points in here. Just not quite sure how I want to do this yet. I think probably the best way would be to use a spawner, and maybe like to start out with like a zombie or a skeleton, or we could go ahead and then create a the villagers. Villagers give a lot of LP when they're sacrificed at the altar. So we'll have to think about that, and like I said, I'll think about that between episodes. So like I said, we'll keep trucking on things. Probably had to give a quick update on where we are with some of the other stuff we've got going as far as what we need for future quests and stuff. So if we look at bread, there's about 1,000 here, which I think for some reason that it quit processing. I know I told it to do more. down here, I went ahead and set up this furnace here to continuously crank it out. That way I don't have to tie up the AE system doing this. So that's running. That's for some of the Hell's Kitchen. And actually there's going to be a lot more bread that we're going to need. Just take a quick look here in Hell's Kitchen. So we need 10,000 bread for that, which that's what I'm working on now. We're going to need another 1,000 bread for the burgers there, another 1,000 for that. So yeah, if we take a look in here, I've also got some other things going. I set up the auto fisher. I set it up down over the squid pool. So right now we're setting it about 830 something. It's kind of hard to tell. I wonder if I can change that to where it's a little bit easier to see on screen. So there we go. There we go. That's easier to see. 823 fish. So, and I think it's every 900 ticks, and 20 ticks is, I don't know. My brain isn't working. It's kind of late right now, so so I switched the spawner downstairs from the blazes over to Enderman. So we're getting stocking up on Ender pearls. What other kind of stuff do we got going here? Let's sort by number of items. We're up to 394,000 cobble, which is just a mere pittance of what we need for the cobble quest. I think it's something like 43 million. We're up to 61,000 oak out of the 100,000 we need for that. Got quite a bit of oak leaves that are going through the barrels. So lots of seeds. I'm actually up. I had about 15,000 when I made that 10,000 bread, or 10,000 dough. So still doing good there. I think we've got enough lettuce once the fish are done. I've got plenty of eggs. We can make the mayonnaise. We'll have the bread. We'll be able to do the leafy fish sandwiches. Finish that part off. We're getting up on the counts on stuff here. So I think next episode we'll go ahead and we'll probably continue on with the blood magic stuff. Ooh, gained quite a bit of diamonds since the last time I checked. We'll keep going with that, with the blood magic, and working towards our tier 5 altar. So once we get there, it'll give us the ability to create the bound armor, which will help us with fighting the wither to get the nether stars for the beacons that'll go here. And I'm probably gonna, I know that in the future on some of these quests that we're gonna need quite a bit more farmland. So I've got plans to put another 4 farms over out that way. That was the thought that I had when I built this platform out further. So, and like I said, that down there is just chugging along. May want to one of these days expand it out further. So maybe add a double the amount of barrels on it. Probably between episodes I'll start getting ready and start making steel, because I want to set up a big reactor, which is going to take quite a bit of steel. And once we get the big reactor going and making enough power, we'll set up some laser drills. So, and each one of those lasers, I believe, takes, if you use the 4 pre-chargers, it takes about 20,000 redstone flux for each drill set. So you use a main drill or the laser drill and the 4 pre-chargers, and each pre-charger takes 5,000 RF. So 4 of them, yeah, it's a lot of juice. So I think right now with the setup I've got going, I'm turning out around 4,000 RF per tick, which is not enough. So anyway, I thank you for tuning in. Please like, please subscribe. It does help, lets me know what I'm doing. So if you've got any beefs, let me know. Dislike, whatever, leave a comment, tell me what I'm doing. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and take care.